welcome to this week's video game news, brought to you by the Ginga Ninja Gaming Network. My name is Ginga Ninja, and today I'll be bringing you the latest news in the video game world. No jokes, no opinions, just the facts.
Mission start!
We have several games releasing this week. First up is Scorchlands, which releases on Tuesday, February 7th on PC. A hex-based strategy game, in Scorchlands, the gears of the economy are oiled with magic. Build colonies, connect them with lasers, discover new tech, and terraform a hostile moon. Enchanted items will be useful when encountering monsters, but magic tools are not just flashy weapons. They are the fuel which makes wealth and resources flow. At the time of recording, no price or ESRB rating could be found. Clash. Artifacts of Chaos will be available on Thursday, February 9th for PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series for $39.99 USD. Hunted by mercenaries of an enemy with untold power, the player, known as Pseudo, and the creature under his protection begins a perilous quest to the edges of the strange lands in this action-adventure. Clash Artifacts of Chaos is rated T for teen. First up for Friday, February 10th, is Blank for PC and Switch for $14.99. Immerse yourself in the black and white world of Blank, completely hand-drawn on paper in 2D before coming to life in 3D. Blank focuses on the journey and experience of the animals with text-free gameplay and storytelling, allowing players to dive completely into its world. Blank is rated E for everyone. Also out on Friday is Hogwarts Legacy for PC, PS5, and Xbox Series, though it is available 3 days early on Tuesday, February 7th for those who have pre-ordered the Deluxe Edition. The Standard Edition costs $69.99, while the Deluxe Edition costs $79.99. Hogwarts Legacy is an immersive open-world action RPG set in the world first introduced in the Harry Potter books. Embark on a journey through familiar and new locations as you explore and discover fantastic beasts, customize your character and craft potions, master spell casting, upgrade talents, and become the wizard you want to be. Experience Hogwarts in the 1800s. Your character is a student who holds the key to an ancient secret that threatens to tear the wizarding world apart. Discover the feeling of living at Hogwarts as you make allies, battle dark wizards, and ultimately decide the fate of the wizarding world. Your legacy is what you make of it. Live the unwritten. Hogwarts Legacy is rated T. The last game releasing this Friday is Wanted, Dead, for PC, PS4, PS5, X1, and XS, for $59.99. Wanted is a new hybrid slasher/shooter from the makers of Ninja Gaiden and Dead or Alive. The game follows a week in the life of the Zombie Unit, an elite Hong Kong police squad on a mission to uncover a major corporate conspiracy. Play as Lieutenant Hannah Stone, a hard-boiled Hong Kong cop, and plow through mercenaries, gang members, and private military contractors in a spectacular cyberpunk adventure. Wanted, Dead is rated M for mature. Now we move on to membership games. The Epic Games Store has 2 free titles available until Thursday, February 9th. The first one is City of Gangsters. In this management tycoon game, you'll start a criminal operation from nothing and grow it into a well-oiled money machine. Build speakeasies and illegal distilleries. Manage production chains and resource distribution. Leverage favors, chase down debtors, and bribe the police to look the other way. No ESRB rating could be found for City of Gangsters. The other game available until Thursday is Dishonored, Death of the Outsider. In this standalone expansion, take on the role of Billy Lurk, aka Megan Foster, once one of Dunwall's most notorious killers for hire. Reunited with your old mentor, the legendary assassin Dowd, you undertake the greatest assassination ever conceived, killing the Outsider, a godlike figure whom Billy and Dowd see as instrumental to some of the Empire's most dishonorable moments. As you venture deep into the grimiest corners of Karnaca to uncover the mystery of the Outsider and his origins, you will face deadly opposition, ancient powers, and difficult decisions that will forever change the world around you. Dishonored: Death of the Outsider is rated M. When those two games are removed, they'll be replaced by Recipe for Disaster. This management sim captures the fast-paced, drama-filled environment of a professional kitchen and dining room. Build your dream restaurant, create recipes, design menus, and manage your staff, all while contending with demanding customers and disastrous situations. No ESRB rating could be found for Recipe for Disaster. Game Pass has one game being added to the service this week: Hot Wheels Unleashed Game of the Year Edition, on cloud, PC, and Xbox One and Series. On Tuesday, February 7th, the most iconic and sought-after Hot Wheels vehicles are waiting for you. Hot Wheels Unleashed is rated E. PlayStation Plus has 3 games still available, but will be removed on Tuesday, February 7th. Axiom Verge 2 on PS4 and PS5. Explore a sprawling alien world in the sequel to the award-winning Axiom Verge. The Metroidvania game is rated T. Fallout 76 for PS4 and on PS5. The first attempt at online multiplayer for the franchise takes players to Appalachia, allowing interactions both hostile and friendly with other players. Fallout 76 is rated M. The third title is Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order for PS4 and PS5. A galaxy-spanning adventure awaits in this game, which is a third-person action-adventure title from Respawn Entertainment. This narratively driven single-player game puts you in the role of a Jedi Padawan who narrowly escaped the purge of Order 66 following the events of Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. On a quest to rebuild the Jedi Order, you must pick up the pieces of your shattered past to complete your training, develop new powerful Force abilities, and master the art of the iconic lightsaber, all while staying one step ahead of the Empire and its deadly Inquisitors. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is rated T. Once those 3 games are removed, 4 games will take their place. Destiny 2 Beyond Light for PS4 and PS5. The frozen frontier of Europa holds many lost secrets from the past, including the chilling dark power of stasis. You must work with the mysterious exo-stranger to harness its power before your enemy, Aramis the Kell of Darkness, bestows it on her fallen forces. Destiny 2 Beyond Light is rated T. Evil Dead, the game for PS4 and PS5. Step into the shoes of Ash Williams or his friends from the iconic Evil Dead franchise and work together in a game loaded with over-the-top co-op and PvP multiplayer action. It is a team of 4 survivors exploring, looting, managing your fear, and finding key items to seal the breach between worlds in a game inspired by all 3 original Evil Dead films, as well as the Starz original Ash vs. Evil Dead television series. Evil Dead, the game, is rated M. The third title is Mafia Definitive Edition for PS4. Remade from the ground up, rise through the ranks of the Mafia during the Prohibition era of organized crime. After a run-in with the mob, cab driver Tommy Angelo is thrust into a deadly underworld. Initially uneasy about falling in with the crime family, Tommy soon finds that the rewards are too big to ignore. Mafia Definitive Edition is rated M. And lastly is Ollie Ollie World for PS4 and PS5. A skateboarding action platformer, flip and flow through the vivid and vibrant world of Radlandia, meeting colorful characters as you grind, trick, and air your way to discover the mystical skate gods on your quest for Nirvana. Ollie Ollie World is rated E10 Plus for everyone 10 and up. And lastly, we have Prime Gaming, which has 11 free games available, 9 of which are available for close to 300 days still. For this episode, we'll be focused on the 2 that have less time on the clock. First up is The Elder Scrolls III Morrowind, Game of the Year Edition. It requires an account for good old games to redeem. The Elder Scrolls III Morrowind is an epic open-ended single-player game where you create and play any kind of character you can imagine. Your actions define your character, and your gameplay changes and evolves in response to your action. Confront the Assassin's Guild, and they take out a contract on you. Impress them, and they try to recruit you instead. No 2 sagas are the same in the world of Morrowind. The Elder Scrolls III Morrowind is rated T. The second free title is Onsen Master. It requires the Amazon Games and application. The game is a hot spring customer management game where players have been charged with the task of revitalizing hot springs across the fantasy island Izajima. create ingredients to match the various customer ailments, reconnect the communities that surround each onsen, and discover the supernatural world they've long since been disconnected from. Onsen Master is rated E. It's time to talk about delays and shutdowns. Star Wars Jedi Survivor has been delayed by 6 weeks. It is now set for April 28th. Director Stig Asmussen stated that the delay is to allow the team the chance to focus on polishing the final release while enhancing the performance. Naughty Dog has announced that the PC port of The Last of Us Part 1 has been delayed. Rather than the initial release date of March 3rd, it'll be delayed 3 weeks to March 28th. Now we move to shutdowns. The free-to-play dodgeball game Knockout City will have its servers shut down on June 9th, making less than 3 years since it was released. On May 23rd, a 2-week-long event will take place that will offer triple XP, rewards, and a community favorite playlist until they shut the game down. 10 months after release, Crime Site is to be removed from sale and shut down permanently not long after in May. The game from Konami pits teams of players against each other in a futuristic London. One team looks to assassinate a target NPC, while the other looks to find the assassins. The game features an anime art style and features AI versions of Sherlock Holmes and Moriarty. At release, the game had over 570 players, but fell to a few dozen just 1 month later. While the game is shutting down in May, it is still available for purchase until February 27th. Crossfire X will be shut down on May 18th of this year. In a press release about the end of the game, the developers stated, quote, "It is with the deepest regret that we must inform you of our decision to terminate our service for Crossfire X. We want to thank each and every one of our players for playing and being a part of this journey with us." End quote. According to the Facts webpage, both single-player campaigns will be unavailable after the servers are shut down. Electronic Arts has announced that both Apex Legends Mobile and Battlefield Mobile will be shutting down, though both games may return to mobile in the future at an unknown time. Apex has already been removed from being downloadable, but anyone who already has the game installed will continue to be able to play until May 1st, while Battlefield has not been given a date of shutdown. Well, that does it for delays and shutdowns, folks. Now we get into the hard-hitting news of the industry. E3, the yearly gaming convention in LA, will be returning to a physical format this year after 4 years of adapting to the COVID pandemic. According to IGN, though, as the event returns, it'll be without 3 big names present. The outlet states that they have multiple sources that have told them that Nintendo, Sony, and Xbox will not be a part of E3 2023, nor will they have a presence on the show floor. The outlet also has stated that they have been informed that both Nintendo and Xbox had originally planned on being a part of E3, but both backed out for different reasons. Microsoft has announced that they are going to be delisting 46 titles from the Xbox 360 marketplace on Tuesday, February 7th. The games range from Left 4 Dead to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic to The Sith Lords. Any games purchased before delisting will still be available for download and can be played, but any games that are not purchased will only be playable with a disc version, although not all of these games have ever been published with a physical copy, meaning that come Tuesday, they will be gone. If you have any interest in the Xbox 360, be sure to click on the link in the podcast description to see the full list of games. Sony has announced that the PS5 PS Plus collection will be removed on May 9th. Any PS Plus members who redeem the titles in the collection before then will continue to have access to the games at no charge. It includes several first-party titles such as Bloodborne, God of War, and Uncharted 4: Thieves' End. It also includes various third-party titles such as Batman: Arkham Knight, Fallout 4, and Final Fantasy XV Royal Edition. Following an investigation that started in 2021 over workplace misconduct and violating whistleblower protection rules, Activision Blizzard has agreed to pay $35 million to the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, according to a SEC press release. Quote, according to the SEC's order, between 2018 and 2021, Activision Blizzard was aware that its ability to attract, retain, and motivate employees was a particularly important risk in its business, but it lacked controls and procedures among its separate business units to collect and analyze employee complaints of workplace misconduct. End quote, the SEC wrote. Also in Activision Blizzard news is the potential merger with the Xbox. The $67.8 billion merger was met last year by resistance from the US. Now the European Union has reportedly decided to file a formal antitrust warning on the deal. Politico reports that EU representatives have sent Microsoft a statement that details their reason for the objection. In a statement to Politico, Microsoft's spokesperson said Xbox is still committed to, quote, finding a path forward for the deal, end quote. An article briefly appeared on the official Xbox support website stating that the Xbox 360 marketplace would be shut down in May. A Microsoft spokesperson told IGN that the article was posted accidentally and that the marketplace will not shut down in May. Turtle Rock Studios has announced that their time with Back 4 Blood has come to an end, as they will be adding no more new content for the game and have moved on to their next development. In a statement that was shared on their website, the company stated, quote, Turtle Rock Studios is actually pretty small for a studio making AAA games. We don't have quite enough folks to continue working on Back 4 Blood content while we spin up another game. Yes, another game. Given this, it's time for us to put our heads down, get back in the lab, and get to work on the next big thing. Tim Schafer, founder of Double Fine Productions and creator of the Psychonauts series and Brutal Legend, is to be inducted into the Academy of Interactive Arts and Sciences Hall of Fame this month at the 26th Annual DICE Awards. Beginning his career at LucasArts in 1989, he worked as a programmer on titles including Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, as well as the first two The Secret of Monkey Island games. Tim Schafer joins the ranks of other game developers such as Ed Boon, the creator of Mortal Kombat, and Hideo Kojima, the creator of Metal Gear. The awards will take place on Thursday, February 23rd in Las Vegas as part of the 2023 DICE Summit. PS5 now has Discord due to a new update to the console. The update is only available though for beta users in select countries. The beta participants will also have other new features to try out, including variable refresh rate support for 1440p displays. Jason Schreier from Bloomberg has reported that 343 Industries, the company behind the most recent Halo games, has been hit with layoffs of at least 95 people. Due to this, as well as other changes at the studio, the franchise is essentially getting a reset within regards to development. Slipspace, the in-house gaming engine, is said to be out, and Unreal Engine will be powering the next Halo entry.
Mission complete!
That does it for this week's news segment. I hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to keep up to date on all things GNGN, we have a Facebook page, Twitter account, and Twitch. Check down below to find out more about our podcast. We also now have a TikTok account where we deliver daily doses of gaming news. I hope you enjoyed your time here at Ginga Ninja Gaming Network. Please like and subscribe. Thank you, and see you next time.